On October 7, 2023, Hamas terrorists launched a horrific attack on Israel. The assault began with a barrage of rockets, catching many off guard. Terrorists then breached Israel's border fences, infiltrating communities and unleashing violence.
Over 1,200 people were killed, marking one of the deadliest days in Israel's history. The brutality of the attacks, which included the killing of families and the taking of hostages, shocked the world.
Images of the violence, the fear in the eyes of survivors, and the grief of those who lost loved ones were broadcast globally. The day became etched in Israel's memory as a stark reminder of the ever-present threat of terrorism.
The events of that day left deep scars on the Israeli psyche. The sense of security that many Israelis had taken for granted was shattered. The attacks targeted civilians, including children and the elderly, making the violence feel deeply personal for many.
The nation mourned together, united in grief and disbelief. The trauma of the attacks continues to reverberate, impacting the daily lives and future outlook of countless Israelis.
For many Israelis, the Hamas massacre evoked painful memories of the Holocaust. The sheer scale of the violence, the targeting of civilians, and the sense of vulnerability all triggered deep-seated historical anxieties.
The Holocaust, a defining tragedy in Jewish history, serves as a constant reminder of the potential for hatred and violence against the Jewish people. It has shaped Israel's national identity and defense policies, fostering a never-again mentality.
The attacks served as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the importance of vigilance. They reinforced the belief held by many Israelis that the nation must be prepared to defend itself against those who seek its destruction.
The trauma of the Holocaust continues to shape how Israel views threats to its security. The events of October 7, 2023, highlighted the enduring legacy of the Holocaust and its profound impact on the Israeli psyche.
In the aftermath of the attack, questions arose about how such a breach could have occurred. Israel, known for its intelligence capabilities and military preparedness, seemed to have been caught off guard.
Critics pointed to intelligence failures, alleging that warning signs were missed or ignored. Others criticized the military's response time and preparedness, questioning the effectiveness of existing security measures.
The government launched investigations to examine the events leading up to the attack and the response in its immediate aftermath. The goal was to identify systemic failures and hold individuals accountable.
The process of examining the security failures was not just about assigning blame, but about learning from the mistakes and preventing future tragedies. The attacks forced a reassessment of Israel's security protocols and a renewed focus on strengthening its defenses. Section 4. A nation divided. Netanyahu, the hostages, and the cry for justice. The Hamas attack also ignited political tensions within Israel. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu faced intense criticism for his handling of the crisis. The situation was further complicated by the hostages taken by Hamas. Families of the hostages demanded their immediate return, urging the government to prioritize their safe release. The plight of the hostages became a focal point of national anguish, with their families pleading for international intervention and accusing the government of not doing enough. The attack exposed existing political and societal divisions within Israel, highlighting the challenges of navigating such a complex and emotional crisis. Some accused his government of being ill-prepared for the attack, alleging that security failures had been ignored. Others criticized his government's response, arguing for a more forceful approach against Hamas. In the wake of the attack, Israel took significant steps to strengthen its defenses. The government increased military presence along the borders and implemented new security measures.
It's essential to understand that these actions were not just about immediate response, but also about long-term security and stability in the region.
Amidst the heightened security, there was also a strong emphasis on preserving hope and unity. Community leaders and organizations worked tirelessly to support those affected by the crisis, fostering a sense of solidarity and resilience.
Despite the challenges, the spirit of the people remained unbroken. They came together, showing remarkable strength and determination to overcome the adversity.
The journey ahead was undoubtedly difficult, but the collective efforts to safeguard the nation and nurture hope provided a beacon of light in these troubled times.